What if tomorrow the sun just stopped working? No light, no heat, just a freezing planet spiraling into chaos. Sounds like sci-fi, right? Except NASA and other space agencies have already drafted plans for this exact scenario. Because the truth is, the sun doesn't need to explode to end life on Earth. It just needs to glitch. Let's talk about the terrifying reality of a solar shutdown and the tech being built to save us from total extinction. Yes, this is possible. Okay, first off, no, the sun can't literally turn off like a light switch. But there are scenarios where it effectively goes offline for us. Solar output drops, sunspots intensify, a massive flare knocks out satellites, or a Maunder minimum level solar minimum kicks in, a period where the sun barely emits any usable energy. This has happened before. In the 1600s, the planet experienced a mini ice age when solar activity tanked. And now, scientists say a modern version could hit way harder. The global impact. Let's say the sun dimmed by even 5%. Earth's surface temps would crash, crops would fail, oceans would begin to freeze at the poles. You'd see global food shortages, power grid failures, mass migration toward the equator, entire ecosystems collapsing. Oh, and forget about solar power. That's gone. We're talking instant climate catastrophe with no warning and no easy fix. NASA's insane backup plan. So, what's the plan? NASA and other agencies are exploring geoengineering, massive planetary hacks to keep us warm. One wild idea? Stratospheric aerosol injection. Basically, shoot reflective particles into the upper atmosphere to trap heat below, like a global thermal blanket. Another? Orbital mirrors. Launching giant reflective panels into space to direct sunlight toward Earth even if the sun dims. It's like putting the planet under a space magnifying glass on purpose. And then there's fusion power, creating artificial suns on Earth to replace solar energy entirely. These aren't maybe someday concepts. They're being actively researched right now. Deep underground, literally. If the surface becomes unlivable, there's one more backup plan. Go underground. Several countries have already started building deep Earth survival shelters, some designed to hold entire cities, stockpiled with LED grow farms, AI-regulated energy systems, atmospheric scrubbers, and radiation shields. Basically, post-sun bunkers for the elite. And if you're wondering who gets access, yeah, not us. Private space race equals escape plan? Here's where the billionaires come in. SpaceX, Blue Origin, and other private space companies aren't just trying to explore, they're trying to escape. A solar shutdown would cripple Earth, but not necessarily the Moon or Mars. With enough notice, those with access to launch systems could start building off-world colonies. The problem? They'd need energy, which means transporting fusion reactors or solar collectors far from Earth. Translation: if the sun fails, the rich leave, the rest of us freeze. Why this matters now? Worry. You might be thinking, okay, but the sun's fine, right? Here's the kicker. Solar activity is wildly unpredictable. We're entering a period of increased solar storms and possible dimming. And even if the sun doesn't glitch, a massive solar flare could still fry satellites, crash global comms, and send us into panic. The point isn't to panic. It's to realize our survival depends on tech we don't control, and a star we can't reboot. So here's the big question. If the sun started failing, who would survive? Would we turn to science or turn on each other? Because if NASA's prepping for a dark world, maybe we should too. If this one gave you chills, smash that like button to keep the fire alive. Drop your apocalyptic survival plans in the comments. We'll compare notes. And if you want more real-world what-ifs that feel like sci-fi, subscribe to TECHRUPT and ring that bell. Because when the lights go out, only the prepared stay lit.